got that microwave up. It was an absolute nightmare. What had happened was the cabinet guys or whoever the demo guys were in the project I was working on, and whoever took out the microwave, they took the little bolts that go through the cabinet that it's held underneath. Lost. I found one, then I found a second one, but as I found the second one, it was, how to say, the second bolt I found that, it was from a microwave. I can tell you it was from a microwave. The threads were wrong. So I could only install the microwave with one bolt. Now I get to go to the appliance parts store, see if I can find a second one of these mounting bolts. And if I can, I gotta go back to that job to put a stupid screw in. I also forgot to take a LED 6-inch can light retrofit light. That was on me. I just forgot. Wow, that was weird. I wonder why the light just went. By doing that, did that darken it or something? I just saw the screen just go dark and back up, but the light was staying on the whole time. Weird. Anyways, I'm on my way home. I'm going to stop off at somewhere, give myself something to eat. Maybe I'll go to In-N-Out. I haven't done that in a while. I like In-N-Out. And what else is going on? Oh, tomorrow I got 2 jobs to do. Plus go by. This should take me a half an hour to add that, put that bolt in. I know I'm going to have to drill a hole through a metal plate too, nonetheless. The microwave's mounting bolt to the cabinet lined directly up with a metal plate that when the guy built the cabinets, he placed this metal plate right where this hole had to go. And it's funny that it could have been, pretty much anywhere along this front edge of the cabinet, but he just happened to like where he put it. It happens to be right where I needed to put a screw. But the neat thing is, it is yes in the way, but that metal plate has a couple screws in it into the bottom of that cabinet shelf, and where I need to drill the hole is not. Why would you change lanes and hit the brakes? Yes, I see the thing is slowing down, but geez. Oh, man. The guy changed lanes and just slammed on the brakes in front of me. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Left lane blocked ahead. Expect delays. Left lane blocked ahead. Expect delays. There is a exit, but it's 1 mile up. I don't think this delay is more than a mile because I have my map going, and my map, I know it has like the directions of, exit 60 east in 2.6 miles, and I can see the freeway. Instead of it being red there, it's blue. Yeah, there you go. Get out of my way. And the guy just saw that. I did not like him just. Oh, there's some guy driving down the emergency lane. Whatever. We are driving fools. And it's gonna take me 39 minutes to get home. Wah, 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 wah. I'm crying. Look, I'm crying. Just there you go. I'm crying. What are you gonna say about it? What you talking about, Willis? Yeah, I'm just dating myself. I'm old. Ooh, Mr. Motorcycle Man. He's making good time. I wasn't allowed to have a motorcycle for 3 years. So I am finally getting one. Probably wait until the end of summer. Because if you buy it during summer, the prices are up. They're high. Ooh, there's right there. That's the problem. It's in the carpool lane. I see 1, 2, 3 police, a tow truck. And people are rubbernecking the heck out of this thing. Oh, they not only got the carpool lane blocked, they have the number 1 lane partially blocked. And yeah, it's a pretty bad wreck. And 4 police cars, 4 highway patrols. Yay! Let's go. Let's go. And now we are 2.0 miles, so 2 miles from the 60. Yay! Back up to speed. That wasn't bad. That was not a bad delay. There was an accident on the 91 freeway. It's the freeway out here in Southern California that takes you out of Los Angeles through the northern part of Orange County. There's Yorba Linda and Anaheim, and into Riverside County, and you enter the city of Corona in Riverside County before you get to Riverside. After you go through Corona, you get to Riverside. That's where I'm at now. I'm in Riverside on the 91. And this is a heavily traveled corridor. It's not the most heavily. That's still the 10 freeway. But the way this freeway is, it's jammed up worse than the 10. I think the 10 is just, even though it's most traveled, it's just, I guess, maybe designed better. This 91 gets horribly jammed with traffic. Hey, we're going to 215 south, going Indio. But there's the first exit in Corona is called Green River, and there was an accident right before Green River, probably about less than a quarter mile from the exit, before you got to the exit. And I don't know why. I normally wouldn't do this, and it's this late at night. To take the express lane is goofy because you're just going to spend $6 or $7 that you don't need to spend, and the regular lanes are going to travel just as fast. I go, I'm just going to take it. Just going to go for it and take the express lane. Gamble my $7. See what happens. And I did. I gambled it, and in accident, I got around a good 30 minutes worth of traffic. So it paid off. Paid off tonight anyway. Wow. Now where we're at on the freeway now, the 215, the 91 turns into the 215. That's just how it is. The 60 comes across and hits the 91, and if you continue on the 91 north, from that point you're heading east, but the freeway curves. And as you're heading east, it curves to the north. As you go through Riverside, you actually are heading north. And when you hit the 60, the 91 ends, that's where it's terminated. And the 60 heading east from there passes over the 91 and becomes the 215 south. And if you keep on the 91, or that freeway that was the 91, and continues just north, just cross over the 50 or under, or however it works, you end up on the 215 north. But where we're at right now, we're on the 215 60. They combine both freeways for about 3.5-4 miles. And you climb a hill, and then the 215 heads south again. But I remember when, I do believe it was the 91 all the way north. What is going on there? I didn't say anything to you, Google. You be nice. Go away. My other phone just decided to do something. I am sorry. I am driving. I am on the freeway. I see everybody chatting. I cannot read while I'm driving. Especially when we're speeding up and slowing down. You gotta watch the traffic. I do not mind having you guys go along with me on my ride. I talk to passengers when they're in the car. I'm just talking to you, my audience. But it's nice to have you with me. Let's see, that is Box Springs, Fair Isles Drive, 1 mile. Ooh, a pink car. Toyota's a pink car. Me and my cousin, when we were young, we had a Nissan. Was it Volkswagen Scirocco. Beautiful Scirocco was such a nice car. I really wanted to keep this car, but my cousin bought it to sell. It was going on my uncle's used car lot. But when we went to the auto auction and bought that, I wanted that car. So we are at the my uncle's. It's actually my uncle's garage, and we're getting everything ready to fix this car up. We're fixing all the little dings and dents in it, and we're going to put a full paint job on it. So me and my cousin, we mix the most beautiful, like what I would consider the closest thing to a Ferrari red. And I was so happy. It was one of my first paint jobs that I ever did. Both lanes go. You're fine. And my cousin had let me at this time primer multiple times. I sanded up. I might have only been like 22 at the time, and I paint this Scirocco, this beautiful Ferrari red, and he's teaching me how to go this way, then go that way. And no tiger stripes, you do it this way, that way. First we're going to paint it this way, the next coat we're going to paint it that way, then we're going to paint it this way. And we did 3 coats. Light first coat, another light second coat, and a heavy third coat. And the car was gorgeous. And I stood there staring at it with my cousin, who stood right beside me and talked me through painting this. And I painted my first car. And I said, "You did a good job, Walt. It's going to be nice. I put enough in. I think it's going to be a nice, beautiful, glossy car. It's going to be nice." Went home, went to bed. Got up the next morning, going in, we're going to be taking the tape off of the car. It's going to be a gorgeous day. I can't wait to see this car. We opened the paint booth and there was a pink car in there. Somehow we used some hardener and it turned on the color, and it lightened that color up really bad. It was no longer pink. It was pure, or no longer red. It was pure pink. I mean, it wasn't even partial pink or halfway between a red and a pink. It was pink. There was no more Ferrari red. But I'm sure if you ever painted anything and you paint it, you'll see it's dark and then it dries lightened. Well, I guess that's a reaction with the hardener, because that's the only thing my cousin can figure out. I never mixed paint. I never mixed it. He did all the mixing. But, man, he mixed that paint. He made this beautiful red. And that car, of course, that Scirocco was gorgeous red. We had to get a car into the booth. I remember that. It was a summer day. And we took all the tape, off the car. We're going to have to detail it. But we weren't going to detail it. My cousin said, I got to order some paint for it. We're going to have to spray it again. So we're going to have to sand this down and retape off the car. It's going to be a lot of work. We're gonna repaint it red. And we pushed the car out onto the lot. And I'm serious. I was ready to talk to him. What the hell are you guys thinking painting this car pink? And we're like, we painted it red. It turns. And we pushed it out onto the dealer lot. But we put it in the back of the lot. But it was on the main street, and not a main street, but it was on a highly traveled street in town. So some dad and his daughter drove by, called up, and said, "My daughter likes that pink car on your lot. How much you want for it?" Well, I sold that thing before we even detailed it. Well, we weren't gonna we were gonna sand it and paint it. But he sold the car before my cousin ordered new paint to paint it red. This is back in the day before you mix colors on your own. Wow. We were spraying a polyurethane, so tell me how that thing turned from red to pink. I'd like to know. There's some chemist who knows. Did you use this kind of hardener? Yeah, I would turn it real quick. You guys did something wrong. Maybe we did. Maybe we used a hardener that was for a lacquer and not for a polyurethane. I don't know. All I know is that we did that. Pink car. I should call. I try calling Harry up every now and then and say hi and talk to him, see how he's doing. You believe my cousin does not have a cell phone? He has his office phone at his office, but he goes home, he watches some TV, he makes his dinner, and that's it. And he is a dad. I think he calls every one of his kids. What would it be? That'd be my second cousins or something like that, whatever they are. My cousin's kids. He talks to his daughter all the time. Yeah, just checks on them. Awesome guys. Harry's an awesome guy. I got some pictures on my phone of him working on a car, and I meant to post them for him, but he was really not. I don't go into that stuff, something like that. Okay. Oh, I am definitely hungry, and I am still 24 minutes from the house. So I eat out. I know right where you're at. I'm going to head there. Why, I never. The nice thing about being on this freeway, everywhere else in California, well, no, not, I should say everywhere, most of the time in California, when you're on the freeway, the speed limit is 65. And out here, it's 70. And it's nice going that extra 5 miles an hour. But traffic's lighter, and exits are further between. I think that's what has to happen before they let you do 70. They probably have some mathematical formula. If the exits are more than 2 miles apart, the speed limit can be 70. If the exits are less than 2 miles apart, the speed limit can only be 65. We have one freeway. It's the 710. I think it's the first freeway that was built in California. Now, understand, it was built back in like the 30s or whatever. Yeah, you guys can look it up. But it has a turn in it that's so sharp. The speed limit on that freeway through that turn is 45. Now, I've been through that turn quite a few times. But I don't have to drive that every day. And I think about all those people who drive it every day. It's actually been in some films because it is so bad where it is. There's so many accidents. Because people who don't know, they drive on all the freeways in Southern California. They're out doing 70 and they hit that 45 mile an hour turn. You don't do 75 through that. You don't want to do 65 through that turn. It's 45 for a reason. And there's no trucks allowed on that section of the freeway. It's like no trucks. And if a trucker was to go through there at 45, that'd be a mess. Feel like you're at home. Once you're 20 minutes away, you're with normalcy of home. 85 degrees at 11 o'clock at night. And I have to be at a client's house between 9 and 10 tomorrow. There's a gate not opening, not working properly, and a TV not connecting properly to the internet. And the client wants to make sure that TV connects properly to the internet. So I'm probably going to take him a cool remote, program it, hand it to him. Here, use your remote, control that TV. Can't always figure out how to get to different apps. I tried to talk these people into buying these Roku TVs, R-O-K-U, Roku. They're really cool TVs. TLC makes one. I think Ederson makes one, and they're really nice because they have the built-in Roku. And then they have the buttons on the remote that'll go directly towards the apps that they like to use, like Netflix, Hulu, Disney, the apps that get used the most. YouTube, there's even a YouTube button. I have it on my remote. YouTube button, really nice. Speed limit, okay, it's going to be 40 miles an hour, work ahead. Speed limit to 40 miles an hour. And they do that every other night. They're working on this road, they're repaving it. And they do a lane on one side, block it off, and you have to go down one lane, and they do a lane on the next lane. So it's fair and square. Half the time, the northbound traffic has to deal with it. Half the time, the southbound traffic has to deal with it. And there's these guys that like to have their high beams on. That was my Grandpa Casey. He drove around with his high beams at night. He couldn't see. I was following him back one night from the office. My dad had an office. And we were driving back, and he got onto the 73, and he wasn't even in a lane of traffic. He's driving in the emergency lane, but on the left-hand side, like this is where if you broke down, you could pull over off to the left. And all I'm thinking is, he was headed towards this bridge that crossed over the next freeway, which was the 55. We were going south on the 405, got onto the 73. He's not in the proper lane. He couldn't see. He just saw lines and saw that he had a line to his right of him, and he's like all the way on the left, and I'm thinking, there's no lane there, and at the bridge, he's going to go flying out and down an embankment right into the 55 freeway. And I was like, what do I do? I was thinking about pulling in front of him and stopping and making him stop, and before I could do that, he got over it. And I was like, he didn't die that day. That's crazy. Craziness, I'll tell you. Crazy. Wow. There is a car pulling a trailer, it looks like. Or it's a truck, tail light. Whatever it is, they are not lit up. Or are they? Are those lit? No, those are just reflectors. Looks like it's just the back of a pickup. And no, they are lit up. They're dim, buddy. That's a nice F-Series. That was like a F-250 or something. The guy put a flatbed, how did that song go to Flatbed Ford? Standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Well, that was a flatbed Ford we went around. But they do that a lot. They take them off. They don't use the taillights that were on the bed of the truck. They get those trailer lights and wire those in. That's what he did. But man, they looked really bad. They looked, they were very dim. Light turned yellow on me. We're in the city of Homestead. This light does this quite a bit. I think it's broken. It thinks somebody's sitting at that intersection. I get stopped here all the time because I always look at these mobile homes over here. Look at these mobile homes right here. They're just too close to the main drag. Look, that's a mobile home right there. And I just find it funny. Oh, here's that F-150 or 350, 250. Yeah, that's a nice truck, guy. Nice truck. You know what? He didn't have marker lights on the front. Now, it wasn't daytime running lights. No, he had lights on the back. They were just really dim. That was the flatbed Ford. He got behind me now. There's this taco truck over here. I keep meaning to go by these taco trucks, but you can't really go by these guys. Maybe that guy, he's a nice truck. He might have a credit card machine. 'Cause that was a nice truck. Best tacos and burritos in LA are sold from one of the taco trucks. That's one. That was nice. Come on, baby. Don't say baby. I need to know if your sweet love is gonna save me. You may lose or you may win. Okay, I should probably start singing and drive. How you guys doing? You doing good? I hope you guys are. I know I'm trying to act like a. What I'm trying to act like. I'm trying to be different. How y'all doing? Me and my buddy were driving from Pennsylvania to California. The year is 1984. And there's a lot of ways to go to California. Most like the best way would have been do the 70 into St. Louis, take the 44 down through Oklahoma into what is that? Amarillo, I think it is Amarillo, Texas. Take the 40 across into California to the 15 in Barstow, and then Barstow down it, and that would have been the right way to go. But it's 1984. There's a World's Fair in Tennessee. We had money. We're going to go to the World's Fair. So, I'm not kidding. I think we split $500 away just to go to the World's Fair. And that was just what I had for me for the World's Fair. We're going to see as many attractions as we can at this World's Fair in Nashville, Tennessee. So we drove south, got to Tennessee, and I'm from California, and I was going to school. I just did this where I went to school in Pennsylvania, and me and my buddy, he was from California too, and he's riding back with me, and I had bought a car. I bought a Dodge Charger, and it was neat. It's like a Dukes of Hazzard, but a couple years newer. It was kind of goofy looking at a 72. And the Dukes of Hazzard had like a 69. Much nicer looking car. Mine was kind of goofy looking. In Nashville. And the lady behind the counter goes, "How y'all doing?" And I don't know, me and my buddy, we just started cracking up. We know that's how they speak in the South, but it was so freaking funny. We gassed up the car. We meant to go to the World's Fair. We got on the road, just kept driving. I don't think we stopped until we hit Texas. It was too funny. Oh, we were laughing. That was a good car. I like that car. I got to California. I was at home for 2 days. And I'm at my house. My license says on my address, the street, Corona Del Mar. And my vehicle, I registered it. I knew, hey, I don't live in Pennsylvania. I bought this car. Where do I register it? I need the pink slip sent to 3 My Street in Corona Del Mar. and they sent it to my address. And my registration had my California address on it, even though they were Pennsylvania plates. But I had to register the car. I could not drive an unregistered car. I had it insured. I had it registered. I had my California driver's license. Went home. Got home. How was the trip? Blah, 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 blah. I thought you were going to take longer. Blah, blah, blah. Didn't go to the World's Fair. We laughed at their accent. It was funny. All right. Start going back to work. So we go back to work, and worked at the family office. I'm driving down the hill. I think it was my second day going to work, and I'm going down the hill, and a Newport Beach police officer pulls me over. I'm like, well, I wonder why I'm getting pulled over. Because I knew I had 10 days. Once I was back in the state, the law is you have 10 days to register your car within the state. So I knew I had to do that. So he comes to see how you're doing the license registration. Handed him my license. Handed him my registration. And he's just looking at me and goes, it's illegal in the state of California to have a car registered in another state when you have your California license. I was going to school there, and I bought this car there. He goes, yeah, well, you needed to register it in California. I go, I couldn't register it in California. I was in Pennsylvania. So I registered it in Pennsylvania. He goes, well, that's illegal. I go, and I just looked at the cop and I go, well, it's more illegal not to register your car. And I wanted to make sure it was registered while I drove it. And he goes, yeah, that makes sense. Or here, make sure you get it registered in California. I go, yeah, no, I plan to. And I did. But that was funny. That was funny. Now, there's an in and out up here. Do you believe not this light, but the next light? Do we come around this corner and see the in and out? I don't usually come home this way, so I don't know. Maybe. Mama. There's a Taco Bell. I do not. There's a Jack in the Box. No Tommy's. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. There's my Del Taco. That's morning breakfast. Oh, carne asada's breakfast burrito. They're the best. Oh, look at this. There's a line going in and out. There's no line at Popeye's Chicken, and that's good stuff too. I like the Popeye's Chicken, but I already decided on it. Hey, I could read and give you guys shout outs. Let's see if I can do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and backtrack to see everything. What you doing heading home? This is blah, blah, blah. Rah, scrub, sub cabin. Oh, thank you. Enjoyed the garage video. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more garage videos. Let me tell you, the garage is incredible. We got 24 cars. Can you believe 24 cars? And they're not clunkers. I mean, we got we have a 720S McLaren. I have the Lamborghini, which I just did. That's an Aventador. That's the yellow one. Well, it's not going to be yellow anymore. It's going to be. That's just a big surprise. I can talk a little bit about it if it's neat. The California Super Fast Ferrari. That's like a 23, and then 23 Maserati MC20. That's a beautiful car. That's the one where I go, I'm not Batman, because we put a Batman logo on it. That's so funny. I tell you, my boss is he's the coolest. He does, yeah. I used to question the boss and say, don't do that, and he goes, well, when you're the designer and you have the money, you do it your way. I'm going to do it my way. And then he does what he tells he was going to do. That you said, don't do it that way. It's not going to look good. And you look and you stand back and you're like, that doesn't just look good. It looks fantastic. Oh man, that's super cool. Yeah, I don't question him anymore. Let's see what it is. Ha ha ha, rubbernecking. Don't hear that anymore. I must have talked about rubber. Oh yeah, people were rubbernecking the accident when I went by the accident. Oh my God, yeah, the traffic to the right of that accident, it was all in the left lanes, and they were just stopping. They had to look. Oh, what's going on there? I gotta see everything. Oh, look, there's a lot of motorcycles here. Oh, I wish I had a motor. I got a motorcycle. Maybe I should go try to get it. I don't know. See what else is. Holy smokes, fella. I can see what your skull looks like. Well, yeah, I shaved my head. Say Satsuki Swell. Say that out super chat. Yeah. Oh, I can't accept super chat. I am not in. I can't. I cannot. What do you call that? Where you can get money? Whatever. Monetize. I can't monetize at this point. I don't have enough views on my channel. You need 3 million views of shorts. I think I have like 800 and something thousand. And you need, in fact, here, this is a look. And you need, I forget how many hours of views. I think it's like 3,000 view hours of your videos, which I don't post enough videos on my channel. Oh, here, I should have went into this. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just remove my map. But there we go. To earn, yeah, you're required minimum 3,000. Well, I know you can't see, it just looks white, but it says 3,000 public hours of people watching your videos, and that has to happen within 1 year's time, 365 days, and or 3 million views of your shorts. I have 834,000 hours, or no views, 835,000 hours in the last 90 days, and that's all within 90 days. It has to be 3 million views in 90 days, and then I can monetize. I'd be eligible for memberships, or people can join a fan club, and or do that like you were talking about, a super chat. And then I can also start selling merch, it says. And then if I can get it up to 4,000 hours, so I should start posting videos, which I post a video. If I can do 4,000 hours, I'm able to do watch page ads. That means get money when they put an ad on my channel, and short feed ads. I'll get money for that. But on the short feed, then I have to do 10 million views in 90 days. 10 million views. I do see myself getting there at some point, but I've only been doing this for 3 months. I've had the channel for the longest time. Hey, you're talking. I'm sorry, I was well put. What's your channel? It's called. It's Captain Walt. I'm captain of the Aviator. Here, I'll show you my boat. This is, well, it's not my boat. I'm just a captain. But just play the video. That's what you do. I like that one. I like this one better. That's my vote. And right there, I'm at the wheel. I'm at the helm. I have two guys with me, two deckhands, and we were taking that from Alameda Bay down to Newport. Oh, they're ordering. I think they're ordering. Hello. I would like a cheeseburger with no lettuce.
Okay.
Okay. Then for me, I want a number one, but I want a chocolate shake. I would like grilled onions on the double double, and I would like the fries animal style.
Okay. You want to make the number one fries animal style?
The number one fries animal style. Yes. I opened up the wrong app. Sorry. It might make me put my thumbprint on.
Oh, you're gonna pay at the first window. Let me go ahead and repeat it back to you. Okay.
Okay.
I have a cheeseburger with no onion, a double double with grilled onion, an animal fry, and a chocolate shake.
You got it. Thank you very much.
Would you like this for in your car?
No. I live very, very close.
Okay.
And my car's not loud, and I don't scream
Oh,
very
good.
loud.
Thank you.
But again, my other car is.
Oh, okay. This is just your work car.
Kinda? Yeah.
Okay.
It's so funny. I've just talked about that with my YouTube audience.
Okay.
Where are her shorts? And where is it? I just did this with this. That's the Stradman's car.
Oh, wow.
That's my car.
Oh my gosh.
So his sounds like that, and mine sounds like that.
Oh, dang. That's super nice. Okay, 1925 first window, okay?
All right, thank you. I was showing her the difference between the two. That's Stradman's. There you go with the. That's cool. I like that. I just take care of these cars, but I get to take care of them, and they're awesome. Well, what was that? Let's see. You was like, hey, can I see? Or you just go. You want to see where he's go? Well, but what's your channel? Can you link it? Oh, what do you mean the channel? This is the channel. You're on the channel. Yeah, the channel is Captain Walt. Here, see? Let's put that away, and that's my channel, and you can see I'm right now. That's the yacht. That's Aviator. It's 90 foot. The captain. I don't know what that is. Hope you're not saying what I think you're saying. But that's the boat. I've been the captain since 11 years on this one. And before this, we had a 55-foot Sea Ray. Before that, we had a 44-foot, what was that boat? Maxim. 44-foot Maxim. For that, 35-foot custom hydrocraft that I ended up buying from the boss by installing a home theater for him when he got his 44. And then I owned the 35 that he started out on. And I loved that boat. And then the 2008 crash came, and I ended up having to losing the boat. And it was really all because of April that I went out and got more working for other people on their boats. You know, so then I was always captaining for Nico, but not like full time, and it was more or less just like now and then whenever he called me up and he had something, go do this, go do that. And I started really pimping myself out as a captain, you might say. And then I ended up look out, I can't find my wallet. I don't know where my wallet is. I'll find it. I'll get in the house and look for it. Oh, it might be right here. Might have it right here. There it is. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll use that because then yeah, this works better. Boom, 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 ba-da-da-da. Nice thing is, I'm gonna go make a couple of dollars tomorrow. Put in my account. Then I got more work for next week, and then I got more work for next week. I'm gonna be back in that laboratory. Oh, how far have I sailed? The first time I sailed far was on my, wow, right when I'm trying to tell you the story. I went out 250 miles off of the coast of California, and I was just trying to see the range of my boat. I had a 50-gallon tank on it, and I brought it back. But the boats, I've had them down to Puerto Vallarta, Cabo. You check into country in Mexico in Ensenada, then you go down to Cabo. You go out far, and you come down out and around, and then you come back in to Cabo. You fuel up, and then you do the cross uh, of over to Puerto Vallarta. That's a nice trip. And then you bring it back. And you bring it back. And there's 6 people on the boat when you do that. And everybody has 4 uh, 4 hours on, 8 hours off. 4 hours on, 8 hours off. And you have basically 3 captains and 3 first mates is what you want. And how you do that is you're taking turns helping other captains take their boats down too. So you might be on their boat first, taking their boat down, and you take your first mate and you go down with them, and then they go with you on your boat, and then you go with the third captain in his boat.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, very good. Okay.
Thank you.
I have tinnitus, I can't hear. But I haven't done a crossing, and I really want to do a crossing. Even if I do just do a crossing, I have a YouTube audience.
That's hard and it's easy.
Thank you. I haven't done a crossing. I haven't made it to Hawaii. I wanted to do that. I really wanted to have that done before I was 50 years old. That did not happen. And now I'm 63, and whether it's going to happen or not, I don't know. If for some crazy reason I'm able to purchase a vehicle that can do that, a vessel that can do that, I will do it. Even if it's by myself, but it would be something where I would have it planned. I would have a pilot at wherever I was going to help me get into wherever I was going, and I do know enough to use a travel agency to take care of getting all your paperwork in order, so that when you get everything done, you know where your slip's going to be. You know where you're checking in. All your paperwork's in a bag. I'm not kidding. You have a bag. Just basically a freezer bag. You have your passport, your visas, your everything, your fishing license. If there's one fishing hook on your boat and you go to Mexico, everybody on that boat has to have a fishing license. So, it's one of those things. It's just like, yeah, it's not a big deal. I think it's like, well, I don't know what it is now, but it's like $25 last time I put it down. That I can tell you, look how long ago it was $25, and that tells you how long ago that was. That has been some time. See, what else going on? Do a lot around the coast and everything. You know, a lot of fishing. There's guys that have taken out these little tiny 25-foot center consoles, and buddy of mine, he has a beautiful 100-foot yacht fish. Took it off San Diego by about 200 miles, and they were fishing out there. And they said, "Yeah, the guy came out there. He's out there in this 25-foot. Well, he's out there fishing, having a good time. And he goes back in, you know." But yeah, he goes out there spending the night. Boss had some guests on the boat one time. They wanted to go fishing, and I'm like, "This isn't really the boat for that." I had to rent something to take them out fishing. It was so sad. It's like, we got this awesome boat and they want to go fishing, so let's go fishing. They had to go rent a boat. Oh, did I get a chocolate shake? I meant to say chocolate shake. Did I get a chocolate shake? Regular chocolate shake? I got a chocolate shake. Yes. Oh, please. And thank you. Ah. Where else have I been? All over the world. But not by boat, by plane. God, wouldn't it be neat to go to Asia, maybe to go down, or go south, cross the equator, South Pacific, Bora Bora? Oh, yeah. That would be cool. You see that in movies. That would be neat to check out. Well, there's every kind of motorcycle here. Guy with an electric bike, there's like a scooter, there's all kinds of stuff there. You could ride a scooter and go hang out with those guys. They're so cool. That's the kind of guys you want to hang out with. They don't care what you're driving. All right. Now we're going home. That was fun. That was fun. Oh, sorry I can't read now again. I'm driving. Applebee's. I took my son here. Applebee's is neat. They have a nice variety. I always thought Applebee's was like just almost like a cafeteria place or something. I did not, never knew that they have a nice menu in there. And then once I found out, man, I like going to Applebee's. You can get a nice steak. Oh, but I still like going to a real nice steakhouse or something. I know a couple. I know how to sneak out every now and then and get a nice steak. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if he's gonna beep. There we go. Well, there you go. Well, I'm home. I enjoyed having that. Nice talking to you. I will check your last couple chats out here. Let me just back in and car apart and I'll read them. Have my glasses. And then we will be on the road again in the morning. I have to leave here between 8 and 8:30 at the latest because I told the client I would be there between 9 and 10. And even though it's not that far, I know that traffic can be bad. It's just like we just saw. Just like we just saw. Um, I gotta watch, see how close I can get. I like how that's like telling you to stop, and I always go a little bit more, a little bit more. Here, let's see what it says. Let's see what you say here. Okay, so I'm gonna look, and it said, said what's your point of no return? Um, that's kind of like asking it. What's the boat has a range of 10,000 nautical miles, so it basically can cross any pond. Oh, that would be what's up. I gotta work tomorrow. You have a blessed night. Oh, thank you. Well, hey, thanks, guys. It was great having you all in here chatting and everything. And I'm gonna go in and go to bed because it's gonna be midnight by the time because I'm gonna eat. Give me 20 minutes, and then bam, midnight here in California already. And I wake up in the morning, 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30. I'm out and gone, running around again. Well, you guys all have a great day. And all, thank you for showing up. Man, I have the greatest YouTube channel, I think. I have some great subscribers, great people into my rooms and chatting with me. So you guys all, I will see you tomorrow. I'll be on at what, probably by 8:30. By 8:30, I'll be on the road, and I'll be able to talk to you for about an hour until I get to my job. Once I get to that job, I'll have to turn it off because I'll be talking with the client and I'll be working on a gate. But we'll see. So bye. Thank you for showing up. Bye bye. Love you guys. Bye bye.